sicky today. Any better from yesterday? No, that is alright. You just concentrate on getting better. And we got more story to get through. Oh, my glasses. All day yesterday I looked for my glasses. And they were here with you. Did you fall asleep reading it? No? Wanted to wait for me? It's very kind of you, my love. Now, where were we? Were we with Tingle? No, we were with Buttercup. What do you mean, what do I think he was doing? If I had a guess, I would say he was out walking the dog. Of course he had a dog, everybody's got dogs. You don't think he had a dog? You know what he probably did have back then? I bet he had a garden. He was probably out watering the garden. Yeah. The characters have rich inner lives. Same as you and me. Right? They water their gardens, they walk their dogs, they read the newspaper. But not everything a character does is noteworthy. What do I think all of them were doing? You know? I'll tell you.
Hello. Well met. I want you to take a look at something. Look, but do not touch. This is iocane powder. It is odorless, tastes of nothing, and it dissolves instantly in liquid. Obviously, what else? Solids? No. And it is highly, highly poisonous. But dangerous or not, I have built up an immunity to it. This is some strong stuff, and just a pinch would be enough to kill a giant. But, as you can see, nothing. And it tastes of nothing either, which is a shame when you're me and you can eat it. You see, I've built up an immunity by ingesting small amounts over and over for a long period of time, many years. I've just taken a little bit, a few times a day, every day, increasing the amounts until, well, at this point, I would say I'm virtually, and for all intents and purposes, immune. Now, why am I telling you this? Well, I'm like the only person in the world to be immune. It's kind of interesting. And to be quite frank, you're not saying much of anything, so I guess I gotta make conversation. Anywho, It is such a fine, light powder. So delicate. So dangerous. No, never mind. I just had a niggling feeling. That can't be. Can't be. Well, maybe. Tell me, does this look like iocane powder to you? You've never seen iocane powder? Okay, well. Well then, it's just... It reminds me of something. Oh, what the hey. I'm immune anyway. Let's try larger batch. Look at that. Okay. However bland, it is not tasteless. Well, it is kind of. But you wouldn't mistake it for people who like Kanye. Now, this is... This is not iocane powder. I've made a mistake. Yes, this... This is regular chef's flour. To bake bread and rolls. Then what on earth did I do with my iocane powder?
Welcome to the pit of despair. No, don't even... Excuse me. No, don't even think about running away. I am very glad to see you, though. You are in for a treat. Because we just finished renovating a brand new pit of despair facilities, and you are the first to receive a personal guided tour. No, it's an honor, really. You should be honored. Well, it ain't like you're going anywhere anyway, so how about we get started? First of all, these specially forged chains that we just got in. They're reinforced. Ain't no one escaping when you're wearing these babies. What else we got over here? What do I want to show you? Ah, here's something new. We just got these. They're made out of bone. Very fancy. And meant for tearing out maybe your eyeballs or your fingernails. Yeah, fun stuff. Oh, how about this one? This is brand new, brand new. We call this one the silencer. So, what you do see is you put this in your mouth, and then we twist, 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 until your mouth opens and opens and opens and opens, and then, well, you'll just have to wait and see what happens. Very exciting. Oh, here we have, this is one of my favorite new items. Right over your head this goes. Many variations with this. Oh, and then we have, so you take this, right, and you put it on the top of your head, and then this connects to something called electricity. Now, I've only seen this in action 1 or 2 times, so I don't know how it feels, but I imagine that it would really hurt. I mean, that's kind of the point, right? Yes. Oh, now, if you look over here, all I got to do is pull up on this chain, see? And then when you let it drop, the spikes, they come right down. It's beautiful, beautiful. You are very, very lucky to be here when you are, and I'm so excited to see what happens to you. So, why don't you sit back and relax, make yourself comfortable, as comfortable as you can anyway, and let me get back to work, okay?
Are you going to continue to be difficult, Highness? Or can I remove your gag and your blindfold? Nod for yes. Shake your head for no. All right. All right, then. Don't think about screaming. I have no qualms about killing you before we reach the border of Gilder. Though I suppose I'll have to get my giant to carry your body the whole way, which means I'll have to walk. Since he had such a problem climbing us off that wall, what was that about? I hired him for a reason. You better be thankful that I am a forgiving employer. What is taking Fezzik so long? It's not like him to be this late. He's usually very punctual. Inigo, on the other hand, who knows when we'll see him again. I'm not worried about if his task is done. The man in black probably killed him. I'll have to find myself another swordsman. It's going to take some time. What was that? Oh, Highness, that's so adorable that you think that. You may think that you are safe and that someone's going to get you, but I am telling you that that is completely, utterly, and absolutely inconceivable. Yes, completely inconceivable. Do you have something? No, nothing. I just thought I saw something. on your shoulder there. I grow bored of waiting for them. Would you like to play a game, Highness? We could play a card game. Of course you don't know how to play cards. Just a woman. A not very bright one at that. I suppose you don't know anything about chess, do you? Of course not. Any game of chance at all. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and pour myself some wine. Would you like some? Suit yourself, Highness. Pop up in the next bottle when Fezzik gets here to celebrate our impending victory. Smell this. It has notes that I wonder if you can guess what they are. Of course, you have no refined palate. This is a fine vintage. Why are we doing this? Because it's part of a long and glorious tradition. And being paid very handsomely. Well, of course I'm not going to tell you who, Highness. How very stupid of you. Imbecilic, really. Shall I go on? No, I think I'll just go over to that rock over there and enjoy this wine in peace. Now, where in the devil is Fezzik?
Hello there. Can I help you? You're curious as to why my men and I are in the woods, waiting. I suppose there is no harm in telling you. We are waiting to apprehend the dread pirate Roberts. Yes, you've heard of him, no doubt. Well, he's coming out of that fire swamp shortly. Now, off with you. You're staring. May I ask what you're staring at? Could it be my hand, perhaps? 6 fingers. God has given me. Often an object of curiosity. You are not the first to stare, and you are not the last. Now, please. What do I plan to do with the dread pirate Robert? Again, I suppose there's no harm in telling you. Far from here, in an elder grove, I have a secret dungeon. Laugh all you want, it is real. If you were to find the secret entrance, which you never could, you would find many objects of torture. I have ways of making men speak. What ways? Well, I have a table. I stretch a man out until he is just a little too long. I have a circle. I strap a man to and spin him over and over and over and over until his bones break. It's lovely. And if you should know, I have a new machine. Yes, it is the cumulative effort of years and years of research into the life of a man, into the soul of a man. And I call this machine the machine. If you were to stumble upon an ancient elder grove, and if you were to find your way into a dungeon, you may find you would be apprehended by a man I have posted there, a man who looks like a ghost, a man who strikes fear into anyone who lays eyes upon him. Upon waking, you would find yourself strapped to the machine. You would find suction cups placed on either side of your head. And you would be strapped your arms, your legs, and you would be terrified. I would pull a lever, and I would decide how many years of your life I take away. 1 year, 5 years. I cannot wait to try it. The dread pirate Robert will be my first. I will suck the days out of him, the weeks out of him, the years out of him, and I cannot wait to hear the squeals he makes. Do I frighten you? I should. You should be scared. And yet you still think that this dungeon doesn't exist. Well, I certainly hope you never find yourself in it. Now, please, do go. I think I hear them coming.
Oh, hello there. I was wondering if I could sit here with you. Everywhere else is full. Oh, thank you very much. You know, it's a wonderful thing to find a library so full of people. I hope more common people start taking an interest in learning. I just got back from one of the hardest jobs I've ever had. I think it's time for a career change. My name is Fezzik, and you? Nice to meet you. Oh, this? I found a book of poetry, and I thought it would be fun to read. You're surprised? I suppose that's to be expected. People usually see my size and think I'm all brawn. They don't realize how under this physique there's a heart of a poet. Oh yeah, I enjoy poetry. Well, I dabble. I doubt I'll ever be as good as those in this book, but I enjoy it. Poetry is an art that requires creativity, perseverance, and a strong spirit. It's not for the weak of heart. Neither is reading poetry, for that matter. Big words and flowing language, much more complicated than little rhyming games. Although I Oh, I've heard of this man before. He writes plays, too, I think. But his sonnets are so beautiful. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely and more temperate. Rough winds do shake the darling buds of May. A summer's lease hath all too short a date. Sometime too hot the eye of heaven shines, and often his gold complexion dimmed, and every fair from fair sometime declines. By chance, or nature's changing course untrimmed, but thy eternal summer shall not fade, nor lose possession of that fair thou hast, nor shall death brag thou wanderst in his shade. When in eternal lines to time thou growst, so long as man can breathe or eyes can see, so long lives this, and this gives life to thee. Beautiful, the way the words flow as you read them. I'm afraid I'm not a good person to read poetry aloud. There are plenty of others who could do it better, but the message is clear. He's telling someone he likes very much how beautiful and timeless they are, unlike a summer's day, which can be too hot or is over too soon. This person's beauty is timeless. So he wrote this poem to remember their beauty forever. Now even death cannot erase it. But I suppose it worked, didn't it? Here we are, reading his words, imagining this person, to make something so timeless. What a gift. I don't know that I'll ever be remembered by thousands of people like this. But then again, we don't all need to be famous poets to make a difference, do we? Maybe just being remembered fondly by one person is enough. I'm sorry. Here I am, talking too much when you've got your own things to read. What's that you've got there? A notice from a palace guard? Extra security needed in a thieves' forest for His Royal Majesty Prince Humperdinck's wedding. Good pay and exciting career opportunities. Join the Brute Squad today. Brute Squad? That sounds too much like my last job. Thieves' Forest, huh? That's where I first met Inigo and Vitini. Wonder if Inigo might have gone back there. Are you thinking of joining the Brute Squad? No? Then, do you mind if I have this? Thank you. That's very kind. The Thieves' Forest.
My name is Inigo Montoya. My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. It looks like me. Don't you think so? It looks like me. Captain Morgan. I could be a captain. Listen to me. If that Vicini doesn't come back, I am going to be a captain. I am tired. Tired of trying to find a man with 6 fingers. Have you seen a man with 6 fingers? So tell me, child, you look like a kid. I don't know what you are, but you don't look like an adult. I think that you shouldn't be drinking. You look quite young. Don't you do that. Don't you do that. So young. Don't be like me. Don't be like me. But if you insist, my child, enjoy. Enjoy the Captain Morgan. You don't want to. You don't want to. You haven't even tried it. You haven't even smelled it. I think it's better to leave it for now. I'm going to leave it here. Should I leave it on your table? see, but maybe it's where I belong. You don't know nothing. What's your name? Jon Snow? No. I don't know what your name. I can't remember. I'm feeling perfectly. So stop looking at me like that. Let's look at this. Oh, good sir. I'm not going to do nothing with it, don't worry. Here where you see me, I have 20 years of experience with a sword. My father gave me this sword. Yes. And I'm going to avenge him. With my sword, not with yours. I am sorry, good sir. I prefer mine. And I'm going to tell him, hello, my name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. What is this? What are you supposed to kill with this? Is it too big? And it's not really sharp. It's not really sharp. So I don't know, good sir. But maybe you should keep it. Maybe you should keep it. Yeah. The vicinity not coming, good sir. And that bottle is not going to drink itself. Shut up. Shut up. I've already thought that maybe Vicini is never going to come back. And then I don't know what to do. How am I going to avenge my father without his help? I cannot do this alone. If I could, I would have done it 20 years ago. I need to find him with 6 fingers. Well, you can carry on, good man. You can carry on to the... What did you say that you were coming from? Let me read that. What is this? Lost Woods. Well, Lost Woods is that way. This is the Thieves' Forest. The Thieves' Forest, yes. I don't know what I call it like that. It's not like we're all thieves. I'm going to open the bottle. I'm going to open the bottle and enjoy it. I'm just going to sit here. What are you talking about? Humperdinck. Humperdinck, the guards are coming. Well, Humperdinck can come himself and try to get me out of this wood. I'm not moving. I'm not moving until Vicini comes.
Bye-bye, boys.
Have fun storming the castle.
Think it'll work?
It would take a miracle.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Well, that's it for me, Valerie. That miracle really took it out of me. I'm going to go do my crosswords, then make a nice MLT, and then take a nap. You can handle the rest of the customers today. Just remember, before you go through their pockets and look for loose change, make sure they're all dead. Not mostly dead.
Oh, Max. Oh, hi. What brings you here? Okay. Wow, lots of adventures today. Is it a noble quest? Okay, and what would you need from us? A miracle? Well, that's sort of my husband's side of the business. But I could help you with some protection. Would that work? Great. All right. Come with me then. Follow me inside. Come in, come in. So, a protection spell is what you're looking for, is that right? Okay. All right, Max has taught me everything he knows, so I'm going to be able to help you. So, let's see. Protection, right? Protection. Let's mix you a protection potion that I can send with you. First, I'm going to use some seeds of the poppy. There's just a
to make sure it's very well ground. Have you seen Humperdinck recently? Oh, I don't even speak his name in the hut anymore. Oh, it makes Matt so mad. Okay, that's enough Poppy. Okay, next I have some thyme. Thyme will help. Just put the whole twigs, leaves, sticks, and everything. Okay, I'll grind that up nice and small. Very nice. Okay, next I have, what do I have? Salt, sea salt. Sea salt is very good at protecting you. It's very finely ground. Put that in. Okay, great. Now we could mix that all together. Yes. That's looking very nice. Very nice, very nice, very nice. What else? What else? Oh, some leaves. Some whole leaves from the bay. Bay leaves. That's good. Just gonna good. Can we grind that up? Grind it. Oh yes, that's looking very nice. Okay, what else do we need? What else? Rosemary. This will also keep you very well protected. We'll just put the leaves in for this one. Save the stick for another spell. And we'll give that a grind. So, I'm just going to use a sage. Bundle of sage. Just going to heat that up in my candle. All around you. Max thinks this sort of thing is phooey, but I know it helps. We just won't tell Max, okay? Okay. I think that should do. Alright. I'm going to take some of this and put it in a pouch for you. Okay, and there you go. It's just a little pouch. What you're gonna do is keep it in your pocket. When you sense trouble, just reach in, give it a little, say, it'll take a miracle. Yep, just, it'll take a miracle. And that should do it. Okay? Alright, take that, just put it right in your pocket. Remember, it'll take a miracle. Alright, well, I think Max is going to be done with his crossword soon, and he'll probably want a nap after that MLT, so I should have you scurry on your way so that we don't keep him up. Okay, good luck.
Okay, 11 letters for the heir to the throne. Starts with H, There's an R in there. Ah, for crying out loud. It's the king's stinking son who fired me. Thank you very much, New Florentines, for bringing up such a painful subject. While you're at it, why don't you give me a nice paper cut and pour some lemon juice on it? Oh, you still here? Huh. Did Valerie get you all sorted out with your miracle? Great, that's great. Me? I'm doing my crosswords. I do them every day. See, the thing is that the New Florentines crossword gets a little more difficult every day of the week. Today is Thursday, so it's pretty tricky. Well, if you're going to hang around here and distract me, you might as well make yourself useful and help me. Great. Okay, here's one. 7 letters for a card-playing maneuver to be used when you wish to trick someone. Oh, that's easy. To blave. Well, it just so happens that you're wrong. I had to explain that to those fellows who were here earlier. The ones I helped with their noble claws. They didn't believe me either, but it's to blave. Trust me. All right, here we go. 7 letters for the dread pirate who's been marauding for 20 years. What was his name? Ah, that's right. You got it. You're very smart. Alright, Smarty Pants, see if you can get this one. 9 letters for the dangerous home of the rodents of unusual size. I don't think they exist, but that's beside the point. Ah, you're right, the fire swamp. You are very smart. Okay, this next one I don't need your help with. I know this one. It's a poison powder that's odorless, tasteless, and dissolves instantly in liquid. It's iocane. You know, I heard a rumor that Vicini was killed by iocane, but he never would have been if he wasn't outsmarted. You know what he would have said about that. Yeah. You know the word he would have used. I don't think it means what he thinks it means. Okay, here's one. 7 letters for the name of the not-so-secret pit where the infamous Count Ruben performs his experiments. What was it now? Oh yeah, you got it again. Okay, how about this one? 8 letters for the name of our region's most famous cliffs. Huh, that's right, you got it. Despair. Although, I will never understand why people insist on climbing them without a rope when there's an elevator right there. Okay, here's one I definitely don't need your help with. 3 letters for the greatest thing in the world. Even better than true love. I know this one because I'm going to make a nice MLT right after I finish this crossword. Alright, this last one is the trickiest one. The one I'm having the most trouble with. It's 3 letters for charlatan miracle maker vanished from the castle. I can't figure it out. I can see the middle letter is A, but that doesn't help me. What? Ugh. This is the last time I do this ridiculous crossword. I'm gonna cancel my subscription. You want a nice MLT? Come on.
If you're still going to force me to marry you tonight, the least you could do is give me the courtesy of not having to see your face beforehand. Oh, it's you. I'm so sorry. I thought you were the prince. Please come in. Yes, of course. You're always welcome. You've always been very kind to me while I was here. Oh, what's that you have? Oh, thank you. That looks lovely. Oh, it's from the prince. Well, it's not surprising. I'm sure he's trying to pacify his feisty bride. Oh well, shouldn't let it go to waste, should we? Would you care to join me?
No, I don't mind at all. Yes, I know you're a servant. I don't care. You've been kind to me while I've been here. I'd like to share a glass of wine with you, if you wouldn't mind. Thank you. Please, have a seat. Make yourself comfortable, all right? Smells like a very good year. At least, if this is to be my prison, at least it's a well-stocked one. Well, it won't be my prison for much longer. Cheers. It's a very good year. Oh, what do I... Well, I know the wedding's tonight. However, I do not intend to marry Prince Humperdinck tonight. No. My Wesley will come for me. No, I know that the letters I wrote were not sent. But it doesn't matter. Wesley will come, all the same. I doubted him once. I promised I would never do it again. Besides, Wesley and I, we are bound by the bonds of true love. There's nothing more powerful in the whole world than that. True love can overcome anything. Wesley will come. So, this is officially my last day in the palace here. Couldn't have come any sooner. Actually, you know, I'm glad that you stopped by. I was hoping to see you one final time. I have a gift for you. Yeah, well, it's nothing really. I wanted to say thank you for your kindness. No, I know you're a servant, but you've always gone above and beyond. Not just serving me, but being my friend. So I wanted to give you a little something before I left. Here. It's a lovely necklace. Yes, with a beautiful brown stone in this lovely golden casing there. So beautiful. I'm not sure what stone it is, actually. The prince gave it to me shortly after we were engaged. But I'm going to have no use for it after I leave this place. I don't know, you could keep it, or perhaps you could sell it if you need to. Whatever the case, it's I'd like to give it to you. Yeah, of course. No, please, it's nothing really. I do really appreciate your friendship that you've given me here. Don't say that. Wesley is coming. He will come. I will not be marrying the prince tonight, you mark my words. Alright, fine. I suppose, for argument's sake, there is a chance that he won't be here. But, if he's not, I do have a failsafe. Yeah. I told the prince I will not be married to him. If it comes down to being married to him or taking my own life, it's not really a choice. I will not be married to someone while I'm in love with someone else. It's not going to happen. So, hopefully it won't come to this, but if it does, girls got to be prepared. But it won't come to that. Wesley will come. Wesley will be here and we will ride off into the sunset. And that will be that. Never have to be in this awful place again. No, I'm sorry. It's not all awful. You and a few others have been very kind to me here. I do really appreciate it. But it is time to say goodbye. one way or another. I just wanted to say thank you. You really have been a light in the darkness of my time here. So, thank you. I wish you all the best.
And so you see, my darling, the characters live in between the pages. They know each other, they talk to each other, and they do things that you or I will never see, or not even the author. You know, it's good storytelling sense, you asking that question. It makes the world that you build around your characters feel lived in when you know what they do between the pages. But unfortunately for you and I do not live between pages. I live here in this world with you, and I do got a dog, and I do got a garden, and you gotta go to sleep. You gotta rest up, get well, and get out of this bed. So, I wish you sweet dreams. Tomorrow? I don't have nothing to do tomorrow. More stories. As you wish.